All right, chat. We got our chip comparison extravaganza, whatever the hell you want to call it. We've got 4, if I would say, I don't know about EU. I mean, there's a bunch of like off-brand chips and stuff you can get, but I would say we got 4 of the most like popular chips. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it a little tasty. At least here in Canada, / probably the States. We're gonna have taste. It's not a blind taste because you can easily tell which one's which just based on texture. And we're gonna see what we think. We got 4 flavors of 4 different chips, meaning we're gonna have a lot of open chip bags. What's up, Clara? Meaning we're gonna be eating a lot of chips. We got Shitgulls. I'm sorry, Pringles. That's scary stuff. We got Pringles. We got Ruffles. We got Miss Vickie's. And we got Lay's. All right. And these are the 4. I'm not sure how we're gonna do like a scoring system. What do you think we should do?
I mean, there's only 4. We could probably just say rank them.
We can rank them, yeah. I mean, I can already rank them without it.
Yeah, I can already.
Without even tasting them,
Pringles
to be
is
honest.
gonna win.
Did you say it's gonna win?
I like Pringles.
Wow, Pringles is the fucking worst of all of these.
Really?
Yeah. Pringles is like floppy. All right. Let's jump in. We'll compare taste for each of the flavors, texture, like, you know, thickness, crunch, stuff like that. Pringles is dog tier. All right. Sure, we'll start with Pringles. Why not? Pringles, I mean, they don't taste, well, okay, first of all, Pringles are very bland, usually. They're certainly not as, like, strong a taste as other chips.
I mean,
And they're very, like, light, like, texture-wise.
yeah.
Yeah, so here you go. Here's the Pringles.
Plain chips in general are quite bland.
All right.
Ain't no sour cream and onion. Hey, are these small Pringles? They're smaller than I remember.
I don't know, just Pringles. I don't know, man. Pringles just, like, don't have a good crunch. They're just like, there's something like weirdly like soft about them or something. I don't know. They're thin too, yeah? It's almost like Lay's, but not as crunchy in terms of texture and thickness. Is that my housemate? Yeah. Taste-wise, it's okay. Just again, I don't know, kind of bland. I don't really think Pringles are that good in general, though. But I'm trying to be fair about it. No? Where are they made? The pits of hell?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee. All right. Let's have the Lay's open by comparison. Because they're crunchy. I mean, it's not like they're not crunchy, right? It's not like soggy or anything. But if you compare this crunch to like Ruffles or Miss Vickie's,
They're thicker than the other chips.
right? All right, here's Lay's. So there's a Lay's chip. There's a Pringles. Pretty similar. Lay's, Pringles. All right, so I'll eat the Lay's. Come. Oh, sorry, I'll eat the Pringles. Those are Pringles. I'll have the Lay's. You don't agree that the Lay's has like a better crunch to it?
The Lay's is definitely crispier, yes. They're also thinner. And they've got more salt on them.
Definitely more salt.
See, I don't actually like chips, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't have to do this.
No, I mean, way better than gross drinks.
Yeah.
My opinions are likely to be quite different than people who actually like chips.
I love chips. I don't know. So far, to me, I don't know about you, but Lay's, these are just a better version of these. Like they're so similar, but these are just crispier and tastier, probably because they have more salt.
Yeah.
Let's see health-wise. Lay's per 47 chips, 280 calories. Pringles per 26 chips, 270 calories.
How much is it weight though?
50 grams both.
Yeah.
Per 50 grams, they're the same.
The Pringles are thicker as well. So.
A bit, yeah.
That's also why they're less.
Yeah, I like Stun chips.
It's also why they're less crispy, is because they don't get fried through as much.
Right.
Oh, the Pringles actually. Oh no, wait a minute.
What's up?
Yeah, the Pringles actually have more sodium. Interesting.
All right.
So that taste isn't just subtle.
Let's do Ruffles next. Now, Ruffles
Ah,
are very thick cut.
these have 3 times the potassium. So it is salt. It's just not sodium salt.
So Ruffles are a much thicker cut of chip. As you can see.
Yeah.
Have a
Ruffles
good
are
crunch. Wow.
I do like the ripple chips.
Lay's are not chips, they're actually considered crisp because they actually created and not made for potatoes, which makes sense the worst to eat.
What?
What? Did I just read?
The first ingredient is potatoes.
Yeah, what? What are you talking about?
Specially selected potatoes. I'm sure they select each potato that goes in.
These are per 50 grams, also 280.
It's probably standard.
Yeah. You know. Okay. I would say texture-wise between the three so far, Ruffles is the best.
Well, of course, they're ruffled.
There's a thick cut.
Oh. They have the same amount of salt. They taste less salty.
Yeah. I was gonna say. To my palate, well, let's do the Miss Vickies as well. Let's do the final judges. I got regular Miss Vickies. I think that might be a country thing, because here Lay's are definitely made with potatoes. And Miss Vickies
What else did you make?
are also a little thicker cut.
Miss Vickie's are much better.
All right. Really good crunch on these. 270 calories per 50.
Now, so these actually have a lot less salt in them.
You can taste it.
Well, they have a lot less, so they have half the sodium salt. They actually have more potassium salt.
All right. So, move these over back.
Interesting they managed to squeeze 10 calories out.
So we got Pringles. We got Lay's. We got Ruffles. And we got Miss Vicky's. Okay.
You would have picked a better Miss Vickie's chip.
Yeah. Surprisingly,
Properly formed what?
I mean, half of these are folded. Folded ones are great.
Yeah. They're less pretty though. You don't use them in the commercials.
All right, so my personal rating for the classic flavor of these four, for both taste and texture, Pringles is lowest. Second worst texture, Lay's. And then honestly, like kind of equal Tide texture. They're different, but still good. Ruffles equals Miss Vickie's. Miss Vickie's has like, it's not as thick cut as Ruffles, but has a really nice crunch to it.
It's the crunchiest one for sure, yeah.
Definitely the crunchiest one for sure.
Wow.
The Ruffles is nice because it's like a thicker cut too. Now, taste-wise, Pringles still at the bottom. I would actually put Ruffles below Lay's for this flavor. And I'd put Lay's. It's tough to say though. The Lay's is actually the saltiest, and as a result, kind of most flavorful. I love Miss Vickie's, but realistically speaking, in terms of just taste, Lay's is actually almost above Miss Vickie's. But if you don't like that saltier taste, then it would be the other way around, and maybe Lay's would actually be below Ruffles. So that's kind of like a personal taste thing. What about you?
I would go Miss Vickie's.
Taste?
Yeah. Miss Vickie's and Ruffle chips. Ruffles.
Ruffles? For taste?
Yeah, and then Pringles and then Lay's.
Really, Lay's is your least favorite, taste-wise?
I like them less salty. It's
Fair.
and then texture, I don't know. If you like crunchy, I guess. I'd probably put them in the same order.
Yeah? Okay. Wait, you like this texture more than Lay's?
I like the lack of crunch in the Pringles.
That's called having old man teeth, Chad.
One of the things I like.
You like having no crunch in Pringles?
Less crunch. It's less crunch. It's different.
Madman. All right, yo, somebody record this for a bit. So, actually, I can probably record it here. Actually, I'll put it on my phone. It'd be easier. Just transfer that. What do you want to record? I want to record me and Mr. Robb in two separate columns. And then on the rows would be the flavors and chips, because we have the same chips now and like 3 other flavors that we're gonna have to do. And then just ranking like taste and texture.
Now, if you're dipping them, the Ripple chips win every time.
No, we're not doing this. I mean, I have Tostitos and Doritos, like, those aren't part of this, though. Those are their own kind of special. We're not doing the, oh yeah, I love Brussels sprouts if it's wrapped in bacon.
But like if you're dipping them, right? The ridges on the Ruffles just pick up the dip. So the Ripple chips win every time.
Other flavors? We have other flavors in these brands. These are the brands we're comparing today, because they have similar flavors. They're some of the most popular chips, etc. I'm aware that there's probably a bunch of other local chips and country-specific chips and whatever, but you gotta be able to compare somehow, right? Oh.
Miss Vickie's is actually Canadian.
Yeah. Which is weird that it wasn't on the shelf at that place. All right, next flavor. Now, one of the 4 flavors I couldn't find in Ruffles because they're just impossible to get, so like it is what it is. But, just letting you guys know. And, okay. I have enough clips for all these, just to tuck them up. Next flavor, chat. Waiting. It'll be, there's 4 flavors of these brands, Rally, that we're gonna go through. Do you need to reiterate what our preferences were on the last round, Jeddick? So for texture, I was Pringles, less than Lay's, less than Ruffles equals Miss Vickie's. Mr. Robb for texture was Lay's, less than Pringles, less than Ruffles equals Miss Vickie's, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got the same 4 chips we just had with 3 more flavors to go. So texture-wise, you probably only need to record once, unless there's something weird about them later. The reigning ones are just taste-jetic. And for the regular ones for taste, personally, I was Pringles lowest. So Pringles less than Ruffles, less than Lay's equals Miss Vickie's. And Mr. Robb was, what was your taste for those?
Same order as the texture.
Same order as the texture for taste for Mr. Robb. Let me know when you're good. Actually, we can just start in the meantime. All right, next flavor, chat. I don't know if this is one of those Canadian-only flavors, but sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion. How could Pringles be the lowest drop? Pringles are ass. If you guys like Pringles, you just haven't had good potato chips. If you like Pringles, it means to me you haven't had Miss Vickie's, basically. is what I think. There's sour cream and onion in the States. Let me tuck some of these away here. Way later. Now, there's one good thing about Pringles is you can cap the thing. So you can throw them in the garbage safer. Amazing. So is Miss Vickie's though? With what? You think Miss Vickie's are ass? What is your favorite chip? I think we need an intervention here. When olive chips? Literally never. There's a reason olive flavored chips don't exist or are very uncommon.
Yes, the olives are supposed to go in the dip.
Yes, the olives just taste like dick, as Mr. Robb said. Okay. Let's open in a different order this time. Let's start Miss Vickie's first here. All right. There you go. We got sour cream herb and onion, Miss Vickie's. Oh, wow. Now that's a crunch.
Yeah, those are good. They have taste other than salt.
Nice. Very nice. These are really good.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the flavoring or how these are cooked, but they're even crunchier than the original version. Okay. Got one. Okay. Let's do the Lay's now. Sour cream and onion. There you go. These ones are even softer texture. Taste-wise, doesn't even compare to that.
No.
Not even close. This Lay's tastes like a substantially watered-down version of these Miss Vickie's.
Yeah.
For sour cream and onion. Like, not even close.
Ooh, it's got milk in it though.
Okay.
The Miss Vickie's uses buttermilk.
Ooh la la.
Also yogurt powder.
All right. The Ruffles sour cream and onion. Actually, I don't think I've ever had these. All right. Nice thick cut, just like before. They're pretty nice too. They're not actually as crunchy as the Miss Vickie's, but it's almost like a thicker Pringles version. They're not as crunchy, but they're thick cut.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. These are actually pretty banger.
Yeah.
Not bad. I don't think it's as tasty as the Miss Vickie's, but close.
It's definitely better than the Lay's.
Oh yeah. We'll have to try again. All right, finally. I mean, we could just skip this step. I'm not expecting much from Pringles.
Or Pringles.
Pringles, sour cream and onion. All right, they look exactly like the regular Pringles. No, nothing on them.
Little bits of onion.
Nothing to achieve.
A little wheat brine.
Oh, that's actually not ideal.
Yeah,
That's definitely worse. I was like, oh, it's as bad as the Lay's, and then it has this like weird aftertaste or
It
something.
doesn't taste great, does it?
No, that's not very good. Oh god, weak texture too. It's like powdery. Also,
It's got wheat in it.
wow.
And
If they put weed, it would have been a little tastier. All right. Well, I don't know.
yeah.
The animal has arrived, and he loves licking chips. Mr. Cat. Yeah, but he's not allowed to anymore because he's diabetic. All right, for the sour cream and onion, I think we can both say texture and taste bottom for Pringles. I would say
Lay's second.
Lay's second for both.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lay's second for taste and texture, both. I don't know what it was about this one. Okay. Mr. Cat, I'll let you investigate, but no chip licking, okay? Okay.
Little Mr. Cat. Sticks his head in the bag. Hey?
Yes, second worst, Jeddick. So Pringles were the second. Okay, that didn't take very long, did it? Oh, Mr. Cat. Oh, Mr. Fatty Catty. Mr. Cat, how about I give you some drugs to chill you out? Yes, so for the sour cream and onion, Pringles for Mr. Robb and I were both the worst taste and texture of the four. Mr. Cat. Enjoy your drugs. Lay's for both of us were the second worst taste and texture for the sour cream and onion. I think this is where the debate's going to be a little tough. Actually, hold up. I have another Lay's. No. Okay. Texture-wise for me, Ruffles second best in this one. Miss Vickie's best for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Taste too.
okay.
Same order. What do you taste?
And taste-wise, yeah. So second place for texture and taste for both of us, Ruffles. First place, Miss Vickie's for texture and taste. It's all one similar list for sour cream and onion. Yeah, Miss Vickie's bangs for these. These are really good. I never had Ruffles, sour cream and onion, but they're pretty banger. Pretty banger. All right. Next flavor. I'm gonna throw these out since we can't have it. Get those drugs to distract him long enough. Throw the beast awake. Oh god, he's giving us the base. All right.
Mr. Cat?
Thank you. That's those Pringles. That's those Pringles.
Oh yeah, forgot about those.
Very easy too. All right, flavor number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
One sec, I have to pet Mr. Cat. Very important. Okay. Flavor 3, chat. Pretty popular flavor. I would
Ketchup?
say.
Dill pickle?
Not ketchup. No, there's no dill pickle this time.
You gotta make the Americans jealous.
I think just not being in America is probably something they're pretty jealous of.
Fair enough.
All right. Flavor 3. Salt and vinegar. A classic. All right. Which we started with this. We'll start with Ruffles this time. Doesn't matter. The worst? What? Salt and vinegar. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Salt and vinegar's banger? I've never had salt and vinegar at Ruffles or Pringles, so this will be interesting. All right, well, there you go. The Ruffles, usual. Ooh, that's a very strong smell.
Oh yeah.
Usual stuff.
Definitely vinegar smell.
No, nice. No, nice.
It's a classic.
Sorry?
It's a classic.
It's not too strong of a taste on these Ruffles. Like you get the hit of vinegar and stuff, and then it just kind of goes away.
Funny thing, there's no vinegar in any of these.
Because we all know if you eat too much vinegar chips, yeah, your tongue gets all raw. But this one, I feel like you could eat more than other brands before that raw thing happens. It's not like it's potent. I don't know how to describe it. All right. Let's get this over with. The shit goals. Okay, they look literally like both of the other flavors. Not that I was expecting this one to look any different, but
I think that's Pringles thing. Is they all look the same.
well, there you go. It's not as offensive.
It still has that funny taste though.
There is a weird, funny taste. Feels like it's like past its shelf life or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird, like, I don't know, moldiness to it.
It tastes a little musty.
Best before January 2026. I don't know. Not great. Not great, Joe. I stick to my guns and Pringles is just shit. There's nothing discernibly good about them. All right. Let's do the Miss Vickie's next. All right, there's Miss Vickie's. Ooh, potent. All right.
Pringles are for people with small hands.
Sea salt and malt vinegar. Cool.
That's a lot of flavor.
Yeah. That blows the other two out of the water. Flavor-wise. And same good crunch. Greek man, thanks for the 35er, brother. Pringles are for people with small hands. No, I can't hear GTS. Put aside. Oh, really? Do they have a third side, Kaylasa? Because I couldn't see on either side any Pringles flavoring.
It's flavored on both sides.
Okay, these are great.
Very good.
Final one. Please. no smell coming out of these. A little vinegary smell.
Interesting.
I'll sip the water before taking it.
Not bad.
Those are only smack your tongue. Vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my order's the same as the last one.
All right. Order's the same. The lace might be a little closer with the
Really? You think so?
Ruffles for me this time.
I thought they were further apart.
Oh yeah, no, they are. I just have to retaste the Ruffles. No, okay. The key to eating out of a bag of chips and not getting your hands dirty is you cut the bag of chips up to the chip line. We're not going to do that right now with 16 bags of chips. Yeah, I'll get Ruffles a second for sure.
Yeah. You wouldn't expect to add.
Just get sisters in and about, yeah. So I think both Mr. Robb and I, for this flavor, are the exact same as last flavor. Pringles is the worst texture and taste. Then there's a few empty spots. And then Lay's third for both. Ruffles second, Miss Vickie's first. Shit goes. Wow. So, on this last flavor, unfortunately I couldn't find Ruffles for it, chat, so Ruffles is out on this one. But it seems to hold a pretty firm second. I literally looked everywhere. I even looked for online ordering and couldn't get any nearby. That flavor is, of course, ass. Armenian ass. Okay. Thank you. This is so bad. All right. And that flavor, of course, had to do it. The best flavor of them all. For Americans.
It's not as good as
Don't pick those. No barbecue? We could do that in the second round. Someday. Solid B tier flavor? Yeah, but Brewski's, he said in his own words, your tastes develop as you mature, so he's still young. He'll learn the deliciousness of ketchup one day. All right. Never had this. Now, if there is one flavor, you like salt and vinegar? True. It's all part of maturing whiskey. If there is one flavor of Lay's that I think Lay's is probably well known for, that people go, oh, that's the good, it's actually ketchup. Like if there's one, I would say the best flavor of Lay's, if you like ketchup, is ketchup. The Miss Vickie's is, I think this was a newer one. I've had this before. It's really good. So that's gonna be tough. This I've never had, but yeah, not expecting much from it. Yeah, since Ruffles isn't here, you could just leave 3 empty. Jedi, good luck. All right, let's get the Pringles out of the way because it's gonna be down to these two. Let's be honest here. You had no idea ketchup flavors existed at this very moment? Oh, they're fucking delicious. Okay, this is a good sign.
They're red?
There's a bit of red on them.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good sign.
Okay, there's a bit of red.
So when you said Pringles are only flavored on one side,
Did you mean the top
I
half?
thought you meant the top versus the bottom, not like the chip.
All right. Well, let's see here.
See, look, it's flavored on. Oh, there we go. It's flavored on that side, and it's flavored on that side.
If someone paint sprayed a dog's asshole with skunk scent and you ate it, this is what this chip would taste like. If you can even call this a chip.
So he eats a second.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure, Chad. I had to make sure my analogy was sound, all right? Can't wait to eat these later off stream. So, it certainly at least it certainly has a flavor,
It does taste like.
but it doesn't taste like ketchup, really.
I mean, it's. Some approximation of ketchup on half the chip.
Terrible, dude.
Oh, there is tomato powder in it. Also mustard.
No, that's what I want with my ketchup chips.
Oh.
All right. 2 big boys. And classic Lay's ketchup.
I think Old Dutch is only Canadian, which is why.
Yeah, we tried to stay away from. We tried to get like more globally known chips. I mean, there's a million different chip brands, Chad. But these, not only globally known chip brands, or like at least wider region known chip brands, but chip brands that shared some flavors. Because every chip brand has their own like weird shit as well.
Old Dutch is what I grew up eating.
Oh, this is good. I like it.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And it's just like classic.
Yeah.
If you ever go to a Canadian and you're like, yo, get me a bag of ketchup chips, I want to try them, 99% of Canadians will go and get this bag of chips. This is like your standard ketchup chip here.
Ah, these ones have garlic in them. And onion.
And relish. And
Yeah. There is actually kind of a relish taste in it. Huh. We've also got Sunset Yellow FCF.
Not yet banned here. So yeah, so this one's solid. Same texture though. Kind of dinky. All right. And now the finale. The fine ale. These ones are very red, almost orange. Jesus.
Wow.
On the camera, they look fucking crimson. All right. Oh, very small in here. Take 2 of them, 3 of them.
Oh, they are smaller. Interesting. Huh. Oh.
Holy moly. That's a lot of flavor.
Yep, this is pretty good.
These are ketchup, but they're spicy ketchup, right? Sweet and spicy ketchup. Got flavor. Yep. I mean, I don't think it's that close as I thought it would be.
Yeah, same order.
Same order.
Ooh, those do have a little bit of spice in them, don't they?
Yep.
Carrot juice. Hey.
Getting a healthy
This is carrot juice.
Oh my.
Red radish juice. Huh, never put that.
Solid. All right. No jalapeno, not this round.
Dill pickle jalapeno would be good.
Future flavors we can compare. The thing is, it has to be flavors that different brands share, not just one brand, because it's a comparison. So it has to be Like jalapeno, I'm pretty sure like Lay's, Miss Vickie's. I don't know about Ruffles and Pringles, but they at least have it. We could also just do a 1v1 between the clearly two good ones. But dill pickle jalapeno definitely bangers usually. Yeah. Once Terry's here, we'll risky. Pour all 16 of these chips into a bowl. That could be a pretty big bowl. All right. For this one, bottom Pringles. Empty spot. Lay's. And Miss Vickie's. Are you in agreement?
Yeah.
For texture and taste?
Yeah.
Well, the Pringles can have their own bowl. The garbage.
I don't think I've ever had flavored Pringles before. Just the original.
I hope this was an eye-opening experience for you, that Pringles are garbage. My statement stands. All right. So pretty clearly, chat, Miss Vickie's are the best of what we tried today. Not just me saying it, but Mr. Robb too. Who's not a huge chip eater and has no, bias or whatever. Ruffles surprised me. I don't eat Ruffles often, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Ruffles was solid. I'd be curious to try Ruffles ketchup. I know they literally exist.
Yeah.
It just seems they're very hard to find,
Yeah.
even in Canada.
Yeah.
I tried. Mr. Robb and I went to like 5 convenience stores / gas stations / grocery stores. And then I even ordered with Uber Eats. And between all of those, I still couldn't find ketchup Ruffles.
You ordered chips or Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Really?
What do you think I got these flavors? There's Uber Eats does like grocery and convenience shit.
Well,
Best overall chip brand and flavor.
I mean, Miss Vickie's was the best brand.
Miss Vickie's best brand. Flavor-wise, for me,
I like sour cream and onion.
that was really good. I think ketchup for me.
Because we didn't have dill pickle. We had dill pickle if we dill pickle. Yeah.
I think this ketchup is really strong, the spicy, and this would start to, I know it does because I've had it before. It
Yeah.
starts to burn your tongue after a while.
Yeah.
So I think if you're sitting down eating it for a longer period of time or more, sour cream Miss Vickie's is probably the best. But in terms of just like instant slap of flavor in your mouth and possibly your ass, definitely the spicy ketchup. After this one, Terry visits, sure. Yeah, I'm down, man. Sure he is. So I think Miss Vickie's, dudes. Miss Vickie's is the winner for texture and general flavor comparisons. These just ain't it. You'll notice the lie at the top of the can. It says perfect flavor in every bite. If you like eating out of the garbage like a raccoon, it would be. Yeah, do the spreadsheet. Thank you, Jedic. Yeah, but there's other brand-wise. I don't think there's many others we can include before it starts to be like, oh, I like this one brand of chip that no other brand makes this flavor. So you know what I mean? Like it's hard to find. Like these were like the kind of the 4 more popular ones here, at least, or where we live. Flavor-wise, I'd be definitely down to do another round of this and include some. Maybe when Terry comes next weekend, these should be fine for a few days till he gets here. They're not going to go stale or anything. I do need to buy some clips though. But like dill pickle, we can probably get at least 2 to 3 of the flavors, 2 to 3 of the brands. Jalapeno, I know at least Lay's and Miss Vickie's have jalapeno. Can't think of any other. Oh, all dressed. All dressed is a Canadian thing, I think, right? But most of them have an all dressed version as well. Barbecue probably is another one. So we could probably do like a round 2 series with jalapeno, dill pickle, all dressed, and what was the other one I mentioned?
Barbecue.
and barbecue. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get all 4 of them. Then again, we can probably just leave Pringles out of it. I don't think there's anything Pringles can do to catch up at this point. No, wait, they did do something to ketchup. They made it taste like sugar. Is it all dressed just another name for ketchup? No. Not even close. It's a completely different flavor profile.
Pringles is the cheapest, really. Some Pringles are fairly expensive.
I actually do think they were the cheapest on the ground.
The Pringles are also the smallest.
And shittiest. Cool. All right.
Somebody wrote cats on me.
He's American, don't mind him. All right. How'd you guys like the chip tasting of them? How do we make it better for round 2? I think just having more opinions. Inviting like Costin over or something, you know?
Isn't Costin trying to reduce the chip intake? And how did he phrase that?
I mean, Costin does not visit this house assuming he's going to eat and drink healthily. We do have kettle brand chips here. Yeah. In fact, I think there's an old bag in there. The thing is, like, what we could do, chat, it's either a wider array of brands, but probably just like one flavor, because every brand has just like their regular flavor. Or the more you narrow the brands, the more you start to compare flavors. So do we want to do a thing where it's like, let's compare regular of like 10 brands? Or do we want to do like Miss Vickie's versus Ruffles for like 10 flavors? You know what I mean? The thing is, we were gonna do this with a blindfold challenge, just like we did the soda and burgers, but it's very easy to tell. I instantly could have told you every single time which one was Pringles, which one was Lay's, which one was Miss Vickie's, which one was Ruffles.
Pringles and Miss Vickie's would be easy. Well, and the Ruffles is a giveaway, so.
Yeah, like it was just like there would be no challenge.
Yeah.